One of the biggest reasons that companies have high friction on their teams is because they do not have a set of core principles or values or qualities that every team member has to share. When I've asked managers and business owners and entrepreneurs, anyone that does hiring, what qualities do you hire for? Most people respond with a whole string of qualities they're looking for. We want people to be dependable. We want people to be able to work alone, to be able to work with others. We want them to be good communicators. We want them to be leaders. We want them to be confident. We want them to be humble. We want them to, all these different qualities they require. And what I'll say is, but if you had to pick three, what would you pick? Now, in my company, the three that matter more than anything is integrity, dependability, and showing initiative. We need integrity because we run a security business. We have cameras and control of our clients' doors into their facility. So that's a high trust relationship with our clients. Integrity is absolutely mandatory. Dependability matters because on our team, we don't have a lot of overlap in job roles. So I'll do one job. I have one other person for another job, one other person for that job. There might be a little crossover between them, but we don't have a lot of duplication, which means we really depend on each other to all do our respective jobs. Initiative matters almost for the same reason. Because I'm already busy with everything I'm doing, I really need everybody to show initiative in their job roles. Like, if you see something, say something. If there's something that isn't a normal part of your routine, but you see it needs to be done and it's within your job scope, just do it. Just do it. Or if you see something and it's in somebody else's area or it's kind of close, you can ask them. One of my staff recently asked me regarding a support ticket that I'm tagged on and I'm basically the lead on. And she said, it looks like this might be done. Do you want to close it? And I said, yeah, I forgot to close it. She brought it up. She saw something. She said something. That's what I mean by showing initiative. Now, there is a downside to initiative. And that means when people are showing that, sometimes they're going to show it, that initiative, they're going to take that step, and it's going to blow up in their face because they tried something. Maybe it was something new. We call that stepping in poo. And all new people on the team, at some point, if they're showing initiative, they're going to step in poo. And at that point, they don't get punished for it. They might cost us some money or some other problems that we have to deal with. But it's just like, hey, good on you. Welcome to the team. We've all done it at some point. But a lot of companies, they do not have these three core values that every employee needs to have. They look for way too many. And because of that, it's just very disorganized. Now, every team member is going to bring additional qualities to the team. And that's great because that's what you want. But in order for everybody to work together in synchronicity and smoothly, they do need to share at least three of the most important qualities. Otherwise, it's going to be high friction. And in fact, in all of my encounters with like my own staff, whenever there's been high friction, it always comes down to somebody isn't measuring up in terms of one or more of these qualities. And if I can't help to harness this or help develop these qualities in my staff, I can't keep them around because we all have to be dependable. We all have to have integrity and we all need to show initiative. If we can't at least have those three, it's just not going to work. As much as I may like them as a person and as much as they may bring other qualities that are really great, they have to have those three. I know of other business owners where they don't want initiative because they run, let's say, a distribution warehouse, and they don't want people thinking outside the box or trying new things. They don't want people stepping in poo. They just want people to show up 9 to 5 and work on the assembly line, unpacking boxes, packing them up, just follow the procedure, and that's it. And then just go home. And there's not a lot of upward mobility. There's not a lot of room to get credit for how the company functions. Just show up and do your job. That's what they need. And that's what they want. And great. So they know what they need. And in their case, initiative isn't what they need. but in our company, it is. And that's why for me, I put those 3 qualities right on the employment contract. When you work for me, you're going to sign that you're going to embody those 3 qualities. And I understand when someone starts out, they may need some help developing these. Not integrity. If someone doesn't have integrity, I'm not teaching them that. But showing initiative, that comes with developing some confidence that you can try things, make some mistakes, and you won't be punished for it.